Hi, Europe's #1 traveling coach, G. Walker here. In a few minutes, you're about to discover exactly how a shy 19 years old guy traveled the world with only 150 euros and came back as a superstar. And learn how to do the same. But I have to warn you, these secrets that I'm about to share with you are way too powerful, so you have to promise me that you won't ever share this with anyone. First, something about me. I've helped thousands of people from over 64 countries traveling where they want, how they want, and conquering every single place they step into. So, to be fair to my elite walkers who stuffed money into my pocket, this video won't be here forever. So, pay close attention to every single word. How am I related to the story? I was the shy guy. You see, I was addicted to video games and movies, and had no friends. Well, one online friend from India. It was a tough childhood. The only good part were the family trips. Aside from that, I wished for a movie life. I always imagined myself in movies like American Pie or Road Trip. Because I loved those cool guys and their awesome parties. All I wished was to be like them, you know? I wanted to have my own group of friends and be really social, but my life was not like that. I was bullied at school for being fat and lonely, until one day I decided to stop it. I wanted to be respected, I wanted to be brave. For me, the only solution was to be famous. Because if Hollywood had told me one thing, was that famous people had it all. Friends, money, exciting life, hell yes I wanted that. So, when I turned 16, I asked my parents to sign me up in a model agency. The contract was 1500 euros for 1 year, and we had no possessions at all. But my dad believed in me, so he took a second job just to pay for this crap. It was very hard for them and for me, but I was sure I was gonna make it. The spotlight had blinded me. I'll pay them someday, I thought. Everybody was shocked because I didn't have the model looks or body, but the guys from the agency told me it would be easy. I went to the casting and they told me to wait for a phone call. Watch out world, a superstar was born. So I decided to sit by the phone and I wait. 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. Guess what? The call never came. 1500 euros wasted. One soul crashed, and if bullying in school was already horrible, now my nightmare had really started. I remembered something they said back then. Hey fat star, when is your movie on diabetes coming out? They even started kicking me. I was destroyed. I stopped going outside. My only friend was my computer. Worse than the humiliation from school, I've wasted 1500 euros in some ridiculous scam. My family got really mad at me. I fell into a deep depression for years, and the only thing that helped me was traveling with my family. I was hidden in my nutshell for years. When I finally turned 19, I got taller, lost some weight, but my confidence was still zero. After countless attempts to help me out, my family finally had enough with me and challenged or forced me to go on a round-the-world trip. Saying I couldn't go around the world with just 500 euros in my pocket for 2 months. Joking, I said, 500? I'll do it with only 150 euros in 40 days, the way I save money. Little did I knew that they really meant it. So they all paid for my round-the-world ticket. Oh, that's an economic ticket to 4 or more countries in the space of 1 year, and it has to end in the country where it started. The countries were India, Australia, Brazil and Angola. And it started and ended in Portugal, where I'm from. I felt like I was on my own mission, like in the movies. But then, when I was on a plane to India, I thought, what the hell am I doing? What if I get bullied over there too? What if I get robbed? I was scared as hell. I had never been by myself for that long. I arrived and stayed with my online friend Hunch, or Godlike in Indian, like he kept reminding me. My first friend. I crashed with him and his family for 30 days. Just spent 60 euros. A tip, eat fruit, and a lot of rice. Thanks to this, I got a little bit more confident, but I still didn't manage to meet anyone by myself. On the last day, I had to take off to Australia. Ansh's parents were really nice and even paid my taxi to the airport. 1 hour prior to the flight, and I was still stuck in traffic. If I lost this flight, all of my trip would be compromised. and I would have no way to return home. Finally, I made it to the airport, ran like my life would depend on it, and then I managed to take off to Australia. Now I was really scared. First time there and I knew nobody. I spent the first night in a hostel for 15 euros. Too expensive for me and my tight budget. I started overthinking and got really anxious. That's when I realized, wait, nobody knows me in Australia, so I can be whoever the hell I want. Have you ever got really happy or excited just because you remember something epic you've done in the past or you'll do in the future? Maybe a party or even a movie you're going to see. I got happy remembering I had just stayed in India for 1 month and had a friend. For me, that was a big deal. So, thanks to that psychological shift, the next night I decided to do something and went to an exclusive party, thanks to this app I had on my smartphone. I got there and the place was really crowded. The lights were awesome, the music was dope. My first party ever, and I was 19. All alone in a corner and barely making eye contact with anyone, then some guy called me.
Hey, you there!
It was my favorite actor ever, Australia's most famous star. You may know him from starring in a Gladiator. Yep, that's him. Mr. R told his security to call me. Now I knew he was feeling pity for me, but I didn't care, he called me. Nervous, I entered in a VIP zone step by step, and there he was with some celebrities. We spoke for some minutes, and not only did he explain to me why did he call me, but he also revealed to me that he used to be a victim of bullying. So he knew how hard it was being invisible and lonely, especially when you don't want it. He taught me everything on how to be sociable and also gave away awesome and unbelievable secrets. More importantly, he shared one secret technique that stars always use to be more charismatic. Now don't worry, I'll share them all with you in a minute. But first, let me just tell you what happened when I tried this at a party. Damn! I've met 23 people that night, some of them even famous. It was like I had a celebrity aura on top of my head. 3 guys even said,
You have to crash with us tonight. You're like a star or something.
I accepted and said hello to my 4-bedroom rent-free apartment. It goes without saying that my next days in Sydney were awesome. 25 bucks spent. That's a total of 115 euros, so 43 more to go. And I had 7 days and 2 more countries to conquer. Then I got to Brazil. In Rio de Janeiro, I was still shocked but excited. Man, I love Brazil. Samba, hot weather, beach, caipirinha, beach, you got the picture. Thanks to my superstar tricks, I wasn't nervous at all. My 3 days over there were fun. Too fun if you ask me. I partied all the time, met a lot of people. I was finally living the superstar lifestyle. I crashed in Will's and Maria's house. Who? Good question. They were cool though. Things were going too well to be true. I'm actually going to make it, I thought. But then, as always in my life, something bad happened. I still remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking alone on my way to the airport to conquer Angola after partying like a celebrity in Brazil. With a RTW ticket in my pocket, suddenly it started to rain. I was carrying 2 luggage on my hands and a laptop on my backpack when I heard.
Stop or you're dead!
2 guys jumped out of a van and stole my luggage filled with memories, food and clothes, while the driver kept shouting and pointing the .45 at my face. I froze up. My legs started shaking. My hands started sweating more than 10 people in a sauna. I could not speak. All I could do was hand them my phone and wallet with my last precious 20 bucks. Then they just disappeared in the middle of traffic. I got right back to the beginning. What was I doing? I could have been killed. That insecure fat boy came back. Worst, he had never left. I tried to think positive after that, but I couldn't react. I just wanted to go back to my room and play LOL. Who was I kidding? The superstar lifestyle wasn't meant for people like me. I was just a nerd doomed to be an antisocial forever. But with no other option, I kept my journey to Angola with the ticket in my pocket. Asked the stranger to let me use his phone to send a message to my family through Facebook, and wrote what, now looking back, sounded a lot like a suicide letter. I love you all. Thanks for all the support and sorry for the headaches I gave you. Something went wrong, but I'm on my way to Angola. Hope to ever see you again. but I wasn't neither sad or angry at Brazil or at the Brazilian people, because I understood right there that bad things can happen everywhere, and the way we react to them defines who we are in life. I got in a plane, broke, traumatized, and with nothing but the clothes I had on, my cap, passport, and a ticket. It goes without saying that after what happened, all I wanted was distance from everyone, and crashing in a stranger's house was not a safe scenario anymore. So, with 3 days to go and not even one hero, how could I survive in this beautiful African country? You're going to want to listen up and sit tight, because I will reveal that in a few seconds. But first, why did I tell you this part? Why didn't I just tell you the good part of the journey and skip this? Because even when you travel, bad things can happen. It has ups and downs, but it's all part of the adventure. If you think you will only have good moments when you travel, your trip will be doomed even before you leave your house. I'm not ashamed of what happened. In some weird way, I'm actually proud of it. Because this was the moment that triggered me and led me to become the person that I am today. You see, from that moment on, all I could do was think about how much I want to help someone with my story. And I really want to inspire and show that running away is not an option for cool people like us. That it's possible to make friends anywhere, so you could enjoy your adventure to its fullest and came back there whenever you want. That's when I saw my mission. Transforming 500,000 conquerors so they can go where they want, when they want, how they want, as I simultaneously teach them how to conquer every single place they step into. That's why you're about to be blown away by this ridiculous training that will skyrocket your travels and social life. Here is How to Be a Traveler Superstar, which is a step-by-step training course that will allow you to travel cheaper, more often, and further away while you improve your social skills to a superstar level as soon as tonight. Every single step of the trip will be analyzed, since the moment you decide to travel to the moment you come back as a legend to your house again. As Europe's #1 traveling coach that explored over 28 countries, and with my thousands of fans and customers in more than 64 countries, I'll be cutting through all the boring stuff and reaching directly to the practical. You'll have instant access to learn as I confess every detail about traveling and becoming the cool person of your social circle. The ultimate way to don't be fooled by travel agencies, multiple strategies to seize every part of your trip and to skyrocket your social life, so by the time we're done, you have the complete blueprint from departing to arriving. Take a peek at what I will reveal to you inside. Where to get the cheapest flight every time. It's not what you're thinking. Drake's secret to superstar charisma. The reason why every other place looks better than your own city. The secret to grab the beauty of every place, and no, it's not through photos. Devilish hacks celebrities use to increase their value thanks to traveling, and how you can do the same on your next trip. Just seeing places nearby your house, find out how they can change your life and allow you to be the most popular person in campus. Marilyn Monroe charming trick to become the most charming person in every room you step into. Traveling to get away? Here's how to get the best of it. Overcoming shyness once for all. Already social? Why you need this to get into the private discos world. How to become a local legend. Discover the forbidden secret to make history as soon as tonight. All you need is your smartphone. The Jay-Z formula to motivate everyone around you. The #1 mistake that you do every time you speak with someone for the first time and how to use it in your own advantage. Always online but never connecting with anyone? See how did I use the internet to create my millionaire network without having to leave my house. Revelation of the mysterious word exotic and why you always think of tropical beaches when you see it. The proven way to always know which gift to buy to someone you care about when you travel. Why the comfort zone is actually the death zone, and how can you invert this addictive poison and be awesome instead. Forbidden method for focusing your curiosity, and how can it take you to be buddies with Barack Obama and be invited to the White House. Bear Grylls' unrevealed mindset strategy for traveling solo and never feel homesick again. The 3 seconds psychological act to never be afraid of the unknown, but actually excited about it. How is traveling going to solve any problem you have? Social, financial, or even family issues. The Harvard's proven way to never be anxious again in any situation. Forbidden technique for the introverted people to become a superstar in hours. The deadly question that will make everyone look at you as the coolest person in the planet and fall in love with your charisma. Use this ethically. Why travel makes you a better person and how to use that inspiration to influence your circle of friends. And so much more. Now imagine this. You having superstar freedom, living the superstar lifestyle, on vacation, not knowing which day it is and not even caring about it. Drinking some cold drink while you rest on some paradisiacal beach underneath a giant palm tree. Knowing you'll have a huge party tonight and even though you don't really need to go, maybe you will. Not because you're forced or manipulated into going, but because everybody wants you there. So yeah, maybe you step by just for a couple of minutes. After you're done with this training, you'll instantly have the benefits and total freedom to travel low cost and be a superstar. All in the comfort of your home without actually having to do any of the hard work. Staying anywhere you wish on earth for free. Imagine what it's going to feel like for you to be impossible to go to the mall without everyone smiling at you and asking you to take photos with them. Picture what it feels like, having your Facebook and Instagram loaded with likes and friendship requests every single day. Now tell me, how does it feel to be the leader of your social circle? How does it feel having to put the phone on silence mode because it literally doesn't stop buzzing? To meet any person you wish on demand without having to lift the finger? Being the most interesting person in every single place? Hell, getting paid just to go to parties? Or creating once-in-a-lifetime memories in every single place you go? 24/7, like it isn't a big deal. Being the most respected person? Now, how much would that cost to you to reach it on your own? Endorsements? Spending thousands of euros in advertising? A near-death experience like what happened to me? Wasting your precious time with hundreds of auditions? Being scammed and waste hundreds of euros by some travel, model or talent agency? So waste thousands of euros and at least 3 to 4 years of your life that you'll never get back. And the thing about learning from me in person is that it costs 2,000 per day. Plus, you'll also have to fly to Portugal or pay for my trip, and it's worth each penny, believe me. But don't worry, you won't have to invest that much today. In fact, I won't even charge you 1,000 or 700, not even close to that. I'm not going to charge you even 497, 397, 297, even though we can both obviously agree that it's worth way more than that. Why? Because I understand where you're coming from. I really do. You are young. You wish to see the world, to meet new people. You are a real action taker and I expect nothing but greatness from you. But you are still studying or you probably don't have a full-time job yet. So how are you supposed to get the kind of money? And that's why I decided to teach only the bravest action takers. Because I don't want any mediocre tourists getting access to my secrets. So here's the deal for you. By ordering today, only through this webinar, you'll get the entire How to Be a Travel Superstar training plus 6 complete bonuses that I'm about to show you for just 27 euros. Take action. You know what you need to do and come join me and thousands of gladiators inside of Elite Walkers. Let's do this together. And as always, your order today is completely covered by my bulletproof 60-day money-back guarantee. What does that mean? It means that to show you my goodwill, I'll let you try this training course plus the bonuses for a 60-day period. And if during that time your social life doesn't skyrocket and your travels don't improve, just email me and we'll take care of it for you. Every last penny of your initial investment, and we'll stay friends anyway. Now you're officially out of excuses not to get in. Now back to the story. So, with 3 days to go and not even €1, how could I survive in this beautiful African country? A miracle happened. When I arrived at Luanda's airport, everyone wanted a piece of me. I couldn't turn off my magnetic superstar status. People were taking photos, recording me live to Snapchat, telling me I rocked. I was shocked. That's when a guy breaks it down to me. As it turns out, well, the guy that I had met and was crashing in his house in Brazil wasn't just another cool member of the Party Animal Club, he was a DJ. A worldwide famous DJ. He knew I was coming to Angola and posted on Snapchat, "Hey Angola, take good care of my man G Walker, one love brother." And the Angolan people went wild just because of a photo that I had with him. I was a star to them, just because I knew another star. This is called the law of association, by the way. Famous people do it all the time. The rest of the days in Angola were awesome. I stayed there for a couple of days. We got a lifetime of memories. Danced kizomba, mixed with the locals, discovered new places. I was so happy that I decided to stay with one of Leo's friends for free. It was in that moment that I realized I had beaten my worst enemy, the fear of the unknown. I had been 30 days in a foreign country where I didn't speak the language. I had went to my first party ever without knowing anyone there. I had been robbed and broke in a foreign country, with no way to pay even for water. I've been through all of my nightmares and survived. Best thing about this is that once you beat the fear of the unknown, there is nothing more to be afraid of, and you see the world as it really is, your playground. Eventually, I came back home with no luggage, no money, no laptop, no cell phone, but feeling richer than ever. And now, I have another confession to make. This story was not my story. I mean, don't get me wrong, the tough childhood did happen to me. And I also visited those countries with less money than €150. But this particular story was from one of the top elite walkers after private mentoring sessions with me for 2 months. Don't get me wrong, I am eternally proud of his accomplishment. And going from zero to hero was one of the best feelings I could ever provide. But my main reason was to make you understand my mission. Transforming you so you can go where you want, when you want, and how do you want, as I simultaneously teach you how to conquer every single place you step into. And to show you how you can become a traveler superstar. But I must warn you, this training is not for everyone. If you think you can repeat "I'm social" all day, every day, and people will bend over at your feet, magically asking you to hang out with them, then this training course is not for you. If you are one of those mediocre people who believes that fame and celebrity status is a gift from God or is about luck and talent and you could never be a superstar, then this training is not for you and you should go back to watch mindless YouTube videos. And if you think it's impossible to fly or stay in another country for free, then this is definitely not for you, and keep wasting hundreds of euros on ridiculous expensive trips and accommodation. Hell, Elite Walkers is not for you. Walk away and don't come back. Better yet, run. This is the crap that travel agencies and those travel bloggers want you to believe in, so they can sell those expensive trips and obvious advices. Those are the same travel bloggers that advise me to only share the good stuff. Our difference is, they like to sell easy and I sell results. Do you think The Rock sits cross-legged repeating success affirmations every morning without going out, speaking with people and taking action? The answer is obviously no. And if you're anything like me, you're sick of that kind of 19th century crap. I know you're smarter than that. You're braver than that. The world is now more connected than ever before. With low-cost travel sites and the internet, you can conquer everything faster than ever. And I know you want to get out of that chair and conquer the world outside. Well, I have good news for you. Now you can. Because this is not filled with any of the vague promises that every other travel blogger out there preaches. It's a shortcut to a life full of low-cost travels, free accommodations, and the social life you wish and deserve. It's practical. And it's going to be your personal lift to success. I guarantee it. Wait, you didn't really thought this was it? Of course no. You need assets and resources to travel low cost. That's why, if you take action, you'll also receive this exclusive VIP gift for free. But you gotta promise me, don't even look at this VIP gift unless you're going to take it and use it in your own environment, creating your own travel superstar routine. Here we go! When you invest in yourself today, you will also get instant access to this PDF containing all party animal secrets as my VIP gift to you. Are you shy or already sociable but want to enjoy even more any party? Here's how. Discover all of the secrets of how to be the life of a party. How to surround yourself with everyone, especially if you don't know anyone, and hypnotizing them so they can help but crave for your attention. The superstar mindset to own every party you're attending or hosting. How to host the next Project X, been there, done that, and chill, because you don't need to know a lot of people to do this. Private party invitation. Proven plan to be invited to the most exclusive parties in the world without doing anything. Beyoncé's breathtaking interest method. Look out for stalkers. The number one secret, you need to make it look like you know everyone in there, even if you don't know anyone. Always know what to say in the party, and way more. So take control of your success right now, click the Order Now button below on this page and join us inside the How to Be a Travel Superstar private members area today. Gift number 2, cheap flights on demand. Get VIP instant access to this PDF of my personal, never shared before Rolodex of the best places online to search and book for the cheapest flight. Secret airfares websites where you can find deals on flights as low as 15 euros to anywhere you wish. Yes, you can learn how to get free flights in there if you follow my simple method. Over 15 of the world's best and cheapest websites for wherever country you're in or wish to go to. Round the World Tickets, I will show you my collection of the best Round the World Tickets website so you can have your own adventure. Expose secrets that travel agencies pay to hide from you so you have to overpay for your travels. Discover the ultimate way to never be tricked by travel agencies or airlines websites ever again. Ever paid too much for a flight and then saw it in a different place but at half of the price? Learn why did that happen and how to never be tricked again. And much more. VIP gift number 3, pack like a boss. Carry anything you want and still have room for more. You'll learn how to pack like a boss in minutes. Freaking out about packing? Not anymore. Worried about the airline's baggage fees? The solution is one click away. Wondering if the bag will fit or you'll have to pay more to fly? I got you, no more doubts. The perfect size travel bag that will fit anywhere without having to pay for any airline fee. Find out here. The essential stuff you need to pack in order to survive anywhere. The best way to pick your luggage or backpack, over 20 tips on how to backpack travel, and way more. Gift number 4, boredom, bitch please. Screw boredom. Inside this PDF are 14 crucial ways to get rid of boredom and being boring for life. At the campus, at the bus stop, at the car, at the airport, at the station or even at home. Ever felt that you're being boring? That will be easier soon. No theoretical crap. In each example, I'm going to share with you only practical stuff that you can use as soon as tonight. How to stop wasting time with mindless videos and find out what you love and get motivated instead. Learn how to entertain others but also entertain yourself. Learn how to look, think and feel more spontaneous, and much more. VIP gift number 5, places to crash for free. Imagine having the freedom to go to Mexico or Paris without having to spend a dime on accommodation. There are even certified websites for that. Stay in a hostel for less than 10 euros. Get instant access to my exclusive list in PDF of the websites I use to search for my accommodations and how to crash anywhere for free. These websites are top secret. Wish to crash in New York free for a weekend? I'll show you how. Always dreamed to see the snow in Russia? Now you can. Want to make sure that Japan is really that beautiful? See for yourself. Worried about booking hotels or hostels through the internet? I can help you with that. Ever heard some story of someone who stayed in another country without paying for accommodation? Learn how in here. And the final VIP gift, private asset list. Not a fan of flying? Wanna go on a road trip with your friends? Travel by train, bus, or in style on a cruise, but always on a budget? Well, inside this PDF there are over 15 valuable systems that I've used, and I'm going to give them to you as a gift so you can understand how serious your success is for me. Are you tired of paying too much for buses, boats, or train trips that are way too expensive? Here's the solution. Love to travel but can't do it more often because it's too expensive? That's why I'm here. You don't really feel comfortable on a plane? You don't have to. This is even cheaper and you can go where you've always been dreaming of. The #1 rideshare system in Europe, one click away. Which way is the fastest and cheapest way to go from A to B? Find out the best website to do that, and it tells you the cheapest way too. And no, it's not Google Maps. Discover the best and cheapest rideshare systems to cross the globe. Take action right now and receive my special VIP gifts, all in PDFs, completely free. Now, I know there are 3 things that are going through your head at this moment. Number 1, how do I know if this is not some cheap scam? No, this is not some scam to trick you. Because I can only guarantee your success if you want to succeed. That's why you have my bulletproof 60-day money-back guarantee. So, if by any reason you don't get everything you expected from my training, you write me and I refund you every last penny of your initial investment. Number 2, is this going to work in my country? Yes, what I teach in there are universal secrets, concepts and mindsets used in more than 64 countries from Alaska to Japan. The same goes to the gifts. There are dozens of low-cost travel websites from all over the world. So you can relax because this information is going to help you no matter in which country do you live and no matter how your social life is right now. Number 3. It's really just 27 euros? Yes, the training's price is just 27 euros. One-time payment, that's it. No extra payments, no recurring billings, no nothing. One-time payment of 27 euros and you'll get the lifetime access to it. This is nothing like you have seen before. You dream to see the world. You fear waking up in some place as always, alone, old, and with your whole life behind you. But what are you doing to change that? We all know someone that could have been this or that person we know that went to Africa or a different continent one day and we secretly envy him for that. Why? Why do we envy him instead of doing the same as he or she does? Since I stopped complaining, getting mad at everyone else and took action and control of my life, it all changed. Now I go to parties all over the world without having to pay for a dime. I travel more than ever and, more importantly, I help others traveling and to be sociable, confident. I have an amazing girlfriend. Here's something I know. Remember that time you made everybody laugh? Or that day when you had everybody staring at you because you were just being cool without even trying? Or when someone asked you, "What's going on with you today? You look different." Just because you were too carefree and charismatic? Well, why don't feel like this all the time? Imagine how much your life would improve if you had the power and influence over anyone you wish and make them realize how awesome you are without even trying. We are all waiting for you. So, are you coming with us or are you going to miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime journey? Spend the rest of your life wondering how much your travels and social life could have been better if you had believed in yourself? Don't play yourself like I did. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. After tonight, you won't ever have another opportunity to reclaim the superstar lifestyle you deserve. Don't be afraid of your awesome future. You're meant for greater things, and you know it. You know where you want to go. So, what are you still doing here? See you inside, you handsome devil.